Today's video is going to be short and sweet, and we're going to be talking about the director's monitor. Now, I've been really into this for some time now because I really wanted to have my own unit, because until now when I go on set and I'm directing, we'll typically rent the cage and all of the accessories, and an AC is going to be building this for me. But as a director, I thought, okay, a DP oftentimes has their own camera. I think as a director I need to have my own monitor. So yeah, last year I had someone bring this exact cage on set, which is from Wooden Camera, and it's called the Director's Monitor Cage V3, and I really liked it. The handles are made out of carbon, and everything else, I think it's aluminum. It's pretty handy, it's pretty light. I just really like the feel in my hands. So last month when I invested in a red Komodo, I thought, okay, this is an additional accessory to have in my kit. So yeah, let's talk about how I set it up. The cage itself, as I said, it's from Wooden Camera. By the way, this video is not sponsored or whatever. I bought this whole thing with my own money, so I hope this provides you guys with some kind of solution if you're trying to figure this on your own. So this is the box that it came in. In it there were a lot of screws and accessories and whatnot, and for example, this is the back of the whole cage that kind of closes everything in, but I decided not to use that because I'm not powering this unit out of a V-mount battery, nor I'm using a Teradek. Otherwise this would have been the perfect solution, but yeah, for now I'm just not using that. And the other accessory that we are going to talk about later is this sun hood that you can put on and off whenever you like, and it's also, by the way, a nice thing to have when traveling because it's going to protect your screen. Okay, so let's get into the kit itself. It's pretty basic. You don't really have to do a lot of stuff. Basically, if you have a second monitor, this is actually my old Shinobi, which is like a 5-inch monitor, and it's probably not the best for monitoring. You'd like to have a 7-inch for that, but I had it laying around, so I thought, okay, I'm using my small HD Indy 7 on the red, so I figured let's just use the Shinobi to kind of monitor what's happening. I'm powering this through an NPF battery on the back, and by the way, the whole cage comes with two of those little plates accessories that you use, one on the bottom and one on the top, so that you can mount your monitor and have it be kind of steady. But I decided against that because I was again trying to figure out how to mount my video transmission, which is the Holyland Mars 4K, because it's not a Teradek, so there aren't a lot of, or there are basically zero options in the market for you to kind of mount this, and the only mounting point is here on the bottom, and I wanted it to be vertical and more compact. So I used one of those plates that's made for the monitor to mount the transmitter, and I think it worked pretty neat. So I'm powering Holyland through the smallest NPF there is. This is the 550, and the bigger NPF that I'm using to power the monitor is the 970. And then the only cable I have is an SDI cable that goes out of the receiver and into the monitor here on the back. Because the Shinobi, this is the SDI Shinobi version, so I do recommend getting a monitor that supports an SDI in and out, because this is going to give you better and faster signal from my experience. So yeah, I mean, this is basically it. And then you have those two top handles that you can loosen up, and when traveling, for example, you can remove them, or you can just make the whole thing compact by bringing them together here on the front or on the back, depending on how you're transporting this. And this is basically it. We recently used this on a passion project called Blue Mind, and I really like it. As I said, I'm not using a V-mount just because I wanted this to be as compact as possible, and to use it more on a run and gun documentary kind of setup. I mean, of course, when you're on set and you have the ability, sure, you can mount a V-mount on here, put this on a stand and just monitor like that, but I always like being near the DP and walking with this thing in my hand instead of just sitting in one place and monitoring. So yeah, this is the build. Pretty easy, and yeah, as I mentioned, the sun hood, there are two clips on here, and yeah, voila, this is with the sun hood. And when it's very bright out there, you can just use that. And also, I don't know if you noticed, I put two from those little peak design thingies on here because they have their strap. So if I want to have this on my neck for more support, you can do this too. The kit itself, it comes with a strap, but for me it was very bulky and I really didn't like the mounting options, so that's why I put the Peak Design straps on it. But yeah, I really didn't find myself using a neck strap. So yeah, this is how I use it. Hope this has been useful. I'm going to list all the parts in the description, although you can basically use whatever you have lying around to make this work. It's pretty simple and you can use it either to, you know, monitor what's happening or give this to your client while you're filming. So yeah, hope this has been helpful. If so, please like, subscribe, comment, follow me on Instagram at Lost in Ireland. And yeah, see you in the next video.